friends and family, thank you all for coming. I'd like to say that in our life we have three families: the family we're born with, the family we choose, friends, coworkers, church members, etc., and the family that we literally make. And it's great to see all three of them here today to mourn the passing and celebrate the life of Linda Hausknecht. Linda grew up in North Tonawanda, the oldest offspring of Don and Edna Sokol. As a child, Linda enjoyed music, especially the Beatles, and would cook for the family on nights when her mom was working. Linda was intelligent and curious, a voracious reader. The Outlander novels were a particular favorite. She also could be stubborn, as I'm sure we all know. Once as a teen, she picked up her younger brother and flipped him when he tried to change the channel from a Beatles performance. Shortly after graduating high school, she met the love of her life, Walter Hausknecht. They soon married, moved into a very small house in North Tonawanda, and eventually started to make their family. Eric came first, quickly followed by another pregnancy where Linda was convinced she was having twins, despite every doctor telling her she wasn't. She was eventually proven correct. She filled her days working for Buffalo State as an administrative assistant, helping wayward students and professors navigate the educational system. She loved spending time with her friends, never more than at the annual chowder party, where friends and family would congregate in her backyard for a vat full of chowder and drinks and games. She thoroughly enjoyed being one of the does at the local Elks Lodge, organizing fundraisers and Easter egg hunts. In her later years, she became a doting grandmother to Jerry, Ella, Jack, and later to Ben and Allie. She enjoyed traveling, telling stories of her trips to Alaska, the Caribbean, and the ducks in that hotel in Memphis. She accumulated many titles over her years: best friend and wife of more than 50 years to Walter, loving older sister, caring mother of three, aunt, grandmother, great aunt, recently a great grandmother, and a friend. Now Linda's niece and goddaughter, Alyssa Sokol, will perform Blackbird in her memory. This is a sad day for all of us. We've lost a wife, a friend, a mother, an aunt, a grandmother, a friend. Leaves a hole in our hearts. A friend of mine once told me they believe no one is really dead until everybody who remembers them is dead. And that thought gives me some comfort. Though our loved one is gone, we can keep Linda alive through sharing our memories of her, and shortly we'll invite you all to do that. More than a specific story about Linda, and I do have a few, but more than that, what I remember about her is her smile, really more of her grin. She'd have a grin on her face that let you know that she enjoyed where she was at and was glad to be sharing that time with you. Or maybe that she had a joke in her head that she was laughing at, and she wanted to let you in on it so you could laugh about it with her. In recent years, it's something we saw less of, so although we're sorry she's gone, we do know that her pain is over, and for that, that's a little blessing. You know, I'll miss her a lot. Like, she was a great conversationalist. She, you know, would converse with you for hours about any topic, particularly if it was related to books or comedy or movies. She would talk for hours on end, and she would enjoy it. You knew that she cared about you and wanted to share the time with you. Now I'd like to ask Linda's oldest daughter, Kathy. No? Okay. You want me to say the words for you? No. Okay. All right. Then Linda's grandson, Ben, could not be here today. He asked me to share some words for him. The passing of Grandma Linda was heartbreaking news, especially given how sudden it was. I might not have known her for as long as some of the other grandchildren, but in the time that I did, she made me feel truly accepted and loved. That alone speaks volumes about the kind and caring person she was. Our conversations were often about random topics. They were fun, and I'll always remember them fondly. The little cubes she gave me one Christmas are still some of my favorite things to fidget with, and they remind me of her. I will miss Linda deeply. She was a wonderful person, not just to me, but to everyone she cared about, and her warmth will never be forgotten. With that, I'd like to open up to the floor. Anybody who wants to come up and share a story of Linda, a memory, your feelings regarding this, please come up.
Those of you that don't know me, I am Linda's cousin. Linda and I were very, very close, and through her illness, we talked, I'll say talk online, just about every day. I tried to encourage her, and I tried to tell jokes, little cartoons every day to her to make her laugh, and I know she went through hell. Linda and I and Ellen, we got to do one last lunch, and we kept saying, we got to do more. We should go out every month. It just didn't happen. Linda got sicker. I want to extend my love and my sympathy to Linda's family and Linda's friends that are gathered here. Linda had asked me to do one thing for her. When her mother died, I also did this. It's Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. May Linda have peace now that she is gone. I want Linda to say hello to our family up there, especially my husband, and we'll see you again. Thank you.
Go ahead, Dad.
Just a couple quick memories. I'll never forget. Every time I came to visit if you're Linda and Ellen, we're going to grab Chris and go play bingo. And Linda just loved bingo, and Chris loved going with her. And it's just, she always looked forward to that, either the Wednesday or the Friday that we were up at when we were coming back. My other favorite memory of her is when we went on a cruise to Alaska. We went up to the dog sled school. And all the little dogs. And she said, I'm going to steal one, take one home. But we got to ride in a wheeled dog sled. And we actually got front seats. And I took a video of the trip. And I shared it with her, and every once in a while I would put it on Facebook again. She said, I'll never get tired of seeing this. She loved those dogs, and I'll never forget that memory. Thank you.
Anybody else like to come up and share their memories with Linda? If you're not comfortable coming up here, please share your memories of her in the coming days. Keep her memories alive. Keep her alive in our hearts. And to close out, words, are you? I'd like to invite up Linda's youngest child, my wife, Carrie.
As much as I wanted to do memories, I knew I wouldn't be able to, so instead I just wrote out kind of a little memoir, not like poem kind of thing, over the last few days. So to end this, I just want to say that I don't want this service to end. When it does, we're going to have to leave. And then we're all going to be apart. It's so hard, but I have to remember that love doesn't work that way. When you love someone, you're never really apart. You are part of them, and they can never leave you. But it's so much better to be together. I promise we will not move on like we were never here. You are in our lives, and there's nothing that can change that. You may have made mistakes, as we all do, but you also loved. You also loved and really cared and helped other people. Everyone is better because Linda was here. You taught me that helping others is the most important thing we can do. But I think maybe saying thank you is the second most important. So I just want to say thank you, Mom, for all you did, and I'll miss